What's up, it's AJ. Today I'm going to do a video on how to use Final Cut Pro on a Mac. And so now what you're going to want to do is go to the Student Technology website, click on Workshops, and after that we're going to go ahead and go to Apple Final Cut ProX, download the zip file, and it should take a little while to download. After that you're going to want to go ahead and open up Final Cut, and so I already installed it and opened it. And then after that, go ahead and double click on it. It'll unzip the file, and then the file should just be in your downloads right here where it says footage 2. So now that that's done, let's close out, and Final Cut is open. So after that, once you open up Final Cut, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and go to File, click Start a New Project, name it what you would like, and then Start a New Event and name it what you would like. An event is just the clips that you have from that day and or whatever clips you're using. And then down here is your timeline where you'll actually edit them. So go ahead and click on the Import Media. After that, a dialog box will come up and it'll show you where all of your files are. I'm going to go ahead and click on my downloads. And then after that, where it says footage 2, go ahead and click Command A to select them all. And then click Import Selected. Go ahead and click Import. After that, it will go ahead and import the video and the audio in. And you do the same thing with audio. Down here where it has a little 41%, it'll show you that it's importing the media and transcoding, and that just means that it's currently getting a preview of it. So after that, the cool thing about Final Cut is that you can ease over any video that you have, and you can look it to where what you would want to actually cut in. So you do your cutting up here, and so you can select what amount of clip that you want. If you just click on it, it'll highlight yellow, and with each of the ends you can drag into whatever part of the clip that you want. It tells you the amount of seconds that the clip is and what second you're going to. So for right now, we are just going to go ahead and go just the intro, going in about right there. So after that, you just drag it down to your timeline. So click and hold, and then just drag it in. And look at that, we have our first video on our timeline. And so as you can see, that's pretty simple. And so let's do the same thing with the next clip. Cutting your clips, generally you do it up here and not down there. It's a cool thing about Final Cut. So after you have a couple of clips, let's go ahead and just do here. And if you just play through them, look at that. We did our first little cut together. And cutting videos is generally that easy. So now after that, we will do a photo. So photos in Final Cut are generally easy. You do the same drag and drop. But for photos, you can make them as long as you want to. So after that, we'll just make this one 4 seconds. And actually, we'll put it in the front so that we have our Porsche logo. And after that, it jumps to the video. And so for videos, another piece of advice, the next thing is people ask, how do you crop them? So cropping videos and photos are the same thing. All you have to do is just select your clip and make sure that it's highlighted yellow. After that, you see this little crop tool down here. Go ahead and click on crop, and when it originally comes up, it'll be on the trim tool, which just allows you to just change it to where you can make it to where only that will show up, but there'll be black in your video. But we will go ahead and just click crop. And so what crop allows you to do is, one sec, back to trim, bring it back up. Crop allows you to crop into an image and allows you to take a certain spot. So I just want to see the car right here. Go ahead and click done. And as you can see, it is cropped in and it's zoomed in. And so another thing with the video is that you do the same thing with photo. You can just hover over the photo, click it, and you can crop into the image. For us, we're just going to go ahead and click that. Click done. And it doesn't do anything because it's a black background, but you get the idea with the photo. So after that, with the video, you also have the option to change the duration of the video if you want to. And so we will now go on to audio. So audio, we will go ahead and put in this song. Audio in Final Cut, you have the same option to cut it down if you want to, but we'll just go ahead and drag it in. And we drag audio to the bottom, go ahead and hover over. As you can see, it starts playing. And look at that, we now have audio playing. And as for the moment, we are going to go ahead and down the audio. So to down audio in your video, in case you just want the music to play, you just hover over in this little line right here, and you just bring it down. And so after that, also a piece of advice is the skimming. So mine's currently turned off, but you have the ability to skim over, and it will, if I had the audio up right here, it'll skim over with the audio. But if you go ahead and turn it down and then click this little tool right here, There we go. As you can see, you can hear the sound there. Turn it off, and you can't hear the audio. So that is the audio for it. And so we have the option to expand the audio and video, and that just allows us to see the title of it versus like the actual, but I'll just Control Z. So next after that, what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to put in transitions. So transitions are a cool thing that comes in most video editors, and for Final Cut, it's in the little box right here that has two little arrows pointing. You just click that, and you have all your transitions. For us, we're going to go ahead and just put in Gaussian. Putting that right here, put it at the beginning, and then we'll go ahead and put it at the end. And so it allows us to kind of zoom in, and then right here, it allows us to zoom out. So that's how you add in transitions. You can add transitions in between each clip. Another one is being able to put text on your video. And so text is under the little T right here. Go ahead and click it. With the text, you have like basic title, all of that good stuff. So here, we'll just throw it in at the end. And then you type on the text on the screen. So you go ahead and just click. And after that, I'm just going to put, "Thanks for watching." You have all of the ability to change the font of it, the size, and all that good stuff in the little box right here. So that's how you add text in. And for the videos, let's go back a second. If you want to change the coloring, the lighting, whatever, once you highlight the video, you have the options over here. And so for this, you have the option to balance the color. And if you see this little wand right here, this is the magic stick, but you can click balance color, and it automatically balances the color. And what match color does is that if you want all your videos to have the same one as your first, highlight one, go ahead and click match color. And so you can just select whichever clip you want. So I want to match the color with that one. Click apply match, and now they're both the same kind of coloring. So after that, with the audio, you also have the ability to edit it. All you have to do is just click over here. And on the audio, it allows you to change up and down for the volume of it. For audio enhancements, go ahead and click show. Allows you to equalize it. And so also here, this little throttle right here, it allows you to speed up or slow down the video. And also for the video quality, it allows you to change it. So after that, also for your photos, you have the ability to put photos in from iPhoto. So for your audio, if you want to skim it down so it doesn't take up your entire video, all that you have to do is, I'll just right click and then click collapse audio video. You drag it back down to fit your clip. And so generally, that is Final Cut Pro, how to do audio and video. And if you have any more questions, just go ahead and come into the STC and ask. But other than that, the best way to get used to it is to play around. Oh, and I guess the final thing is, let's go show audio enhancements. So in audio enhancements, another piece of advice, you have the ability to filter background noise, which is beneficial. The same thing with hum and also the amount of loudness. And after that, that's generally all of Final Cut. That's kind of like the basics of it. Really, it's just playing around and trying to like see what works. And if we go through and just play our video now, we've created a cool little clip with the Porsche. And look at that. Major editing. So thanks for watching, and go ahead and like the STC on our Facebook page, and I hope to see you in the next video. Oh wait, there's actually one more thing. How to share your video. So all you have to do is just go ahead and click on it, and just make sure that it's clicked onto the project. You're going to go to File, Share, and then I generally recommend click Master File. It allows you to save it as the final video piece. And for Macs, it automatically saves as the source Apple ProRes. And as you see, it makes it 250 megabytes. But for videos that are like a couple minutes longer, it can bump it up to gigabytes. So I recommend H.264. It compresses it still completely HD 1080p. And then you just click Next. And after that, where it has the project file for save as, you just call the name. So we'll just call it Porsche. And then when you click Save, it may not seem like it's doing anything, but really it is. If you click on the little circle right here with the percentage, it shows you that your video is sharing, and this shows you how fast it takes to render it. So other than that, that's pretty much Final Cut Pro, and I hope you guys have a good day.